gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Freak sets a screen for Jackson. There's Bottoms. Back to Johnson. Jackson kicks to Freak. 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. 18 feet out. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 17 points for Fresh.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Here's A-Train. Count it from 12. And Chicago leads by 19.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Freak passes to Bottoms. And here's Freak. Jackson Davis defending. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Number 24. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. We got this. We got this.
Free throw good. Freak. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Chicago leading by 17. Pass to D. Now Jackson Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
24. 5th personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for the away team, Jackson Davis. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. And so here's the home team. Now here's Freak out to the right wing. High post, Jackson. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Shooting for Chicago, Russell. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to the bodyguard. Stripped it away. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, 5th team foul. Shooting for Chicago, number 26, at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Now here's Freak. Jackson Davis defending. Johnson outside. Here's Bottoms. He's guarded by Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the bodyguard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 21 points for the bodyguard. Chicago leading by 19 points. Pass to D. Back to Jackson Davis. It's tipped and stolen by Freak for the finish. Here's the bodyguard. Jackson kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Outside Jackson. Nice jump shot. Good. Jackson's got 9 points now in the quarter. Now Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Inside. Now, here is Russell. He's guarded closely. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Assist from
Russell's got 32 points.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now, here's Johnson. Here's Bottoms. Pass to Freak. Fades back. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Chicago leading by 19 points.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Chicago.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for primetime.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win. And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Here's Jackson Davis. And in Chicago, scoring again.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Primetime.
At the small forward position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 22, Jalen Graham.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see San Diego going up against Minnesota with 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. They've got James, and it's Rain Man in at the 3 slot. And for San Diego, they've got MP, and it's Lewis in at the 2. Well, this matchup features 2 teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, BA, it felt like rebounding was almost, especially... the offense de-emphasized. Now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards. It means finishing your possession defensively and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
Here's Duncan. Lively grabs the miss. Pass to Rose. And here's Griffin. 5 to shoot. Back to Graham. Rose, the pass to Lively. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And this matchup with San Diego, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, they were impressive against this club in a clash of the Titans last year, sweeping the season series.
The shot by Rainman, no good. Here's San Diego with the ball.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
San Diego shooting their first free throws tonight.
At the line for San Diego, Rose. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Rose knocks them both down. We played just over a minute here in the first. Now here's Johnson, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Pass to Rainman. James outside. From the high post, and he comes up with a bucket.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for San Diego. Griffin with it. Here's Graham. An easy 2 on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is James. He picked up 10 in his last game. Launches it. Griffin pulls down the board. Here's San Diego with the ball. Lively passes to Graham. A quick shot there. It's off target.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Duncan. Shoots over Lively. No good off the back of the rim.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Here's Rose. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Second team foul. At the line for San Diego, Rose. Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Rose. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 5. Pass to James. Fires for 3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. The 3 gets the 3 ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Minnesota trails by 8. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Duncan, covered by Lively. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, Grant, players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. San Diego leading by 6. Griffin outside. Here's Lewis. Check by James. Graham, the pass to Lewis. Now here's Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Graham. Let's go with a 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Minnesota trails by 6. Here's Rain Man. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Here's Duncan from behind the arc. Offensive board. Johnson with a bucket.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Outside Graham. Here's Rose. He can't hit that time.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Good on the shot. For San Diego, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Griffin. Back to Lively. Here's Lewis. 3-pointer. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And here's James. There's the screen by Johnson. Tries it from 19. That shot is off. San Diego leading by 5. Pass to Lively. The 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Duncan, covered by Lively. Duncan, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Lewis passes to Lively. 6 to shoot. Outside Grant. From deep, Rose. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Minnesota trails by 5. And here's James. Still no points.
San Diego foul called. Lively. First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for San Diego, Carter Threet.
Back to Johnson. Pass to James. Shot clock at 5. Here's Duncan. Shoots over Lively. Duncan, no good.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Lewis passes to Carter. Now here's Rose. Pass to Carter. 3. The shot no good. Good work defensively by James. Now Johnson. Here's Duncan to stop the drought. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Rose. He's got 5. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Rain Man's got his second basket of the night.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Pass to Rose. Here's Lewis. Lively with it. Takes a 3. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. And here's James. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Back to Lively. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. Connects from downtown.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Darren Lewis. First personal
Minnesota
foul.
shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
At the line for the away team, number 64, shooting 1.
San Diego shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Outside Carter. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for 1, Carter.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. It's James on the wing. He's scoreless. Johnson against Carter. Shot clock at 6. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Lewis. He's got 6. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Rainman. Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. And Minnesota leads by 2.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
Here's Carter. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Minnesota. They're up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here's Lively. On the court for Minnesota. Griffin against Johnson. Griffin passes to Lively. Here's Lewis. Clock at 6. From deep. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Minnesota shooting only 42%. Johnson on the wing. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Lively. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Lively's got 6.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
James, outside. Inside. The ball's knocked loose. The shot by Rainman, no good. San Diego has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Graham. To the middle. Here's Lively. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Gets the 3 to fall.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a 3-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Pass to Carter. Back to Lively. Graham for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now James. It's James on the wing. Down low. The shot by Johnson, no good. And so MP will bring it up for San Diego. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Carter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
The line for San Diego. Carter taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Excellent D there from Lively. San Diego shooting poorly, just 30% so far. to Carter. Back to Lively. Here's Lewis. Check by James. Lewis can't get it to go. And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Carter. To the wing, right side. Here's Griffin. San Diego with another miss. Minnesota leading by 3. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. James, the rebound, San Diego. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Graham, the pass to Lewis. Carter, high post. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Rainman. There's the screen by Johnson. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Minnesota. Johnson taking 2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Johnson. And he can't hit the second. San Diego has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Graham misses. Close game here in Philadelphia. Here's Rainman. He has 7. There's the screen by Johnson. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
Johnson at the line for 1.
Johnson, no good on that one.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Griffin outside. Pass to Carter. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. James deciding where to go with it. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position and you still get beat.
Lively passes to Carter. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. He's got a piece of it. San Diego shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Pass to Griffin. Lively with it. Now here's Carter. Here's Lewis. San Diego with another miss.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Johnson against Griffin. Outside Johnson. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Lively. They need this. And the jumper is on the mark. Lively's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Minnesota shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
At the line for 1.
Free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. To the wing on the left. Johnson passes to Duncan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Rainman. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Back to Lively. Rose outside. Lively finds Rose. Screen by Griffin. Fires the 3. And Rose is good for 3. Rose has got 8.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Free throw drops for Johnson, and San Diego making a change here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. San Diego trails by 7. 3, covered by Johnson. Lively passes to Griffin. Here's Summers. Oh, deflected. Now Lively. Give him 8. And he throws it down with one hand.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
They get it back. Here's Duncan. Minnesota again missing. San Diego has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the 2nd quarter. And here's Griffin outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by, and you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
And they get it back. MP scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Summers. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Rainman. Here's Duncan. No good with the triple. San Diego trails by 5. Here's Lively. Gets an open look and hits it. Lively's got 10 points. And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 41%. Rainman, the pass to Duncan. Drop drops it in from 14 feet away. And Minnesota leads by 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it's Summers missing. Here's Rainman. 9 points in the game. Pass to Duncan. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Minnesota leading by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start, and something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah, because I'm kind of lost.
From the opposite end. Oh, wait, we ran out of time for the segment. Can't even ask the question.
See,
Too
Kenny?
bad. Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for Minnesota.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds. Like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
That's good, too.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. San Diego trails by 5. They've got Griffin, and it's Lewis in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Screen by Griffin from deep, MP, and his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Minnesota, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Give him 8.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Graham. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Rainman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Johnson. Here's Rainman. Graham covering. To the paint. Here's Rainman. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Graham. All alone, and all around the rim that time before dropping. Graham's got his 2nd basket. Minnesota leading by 5. Outside Johnson, driving inside. 4-3. Shot by Rainman, no good. For San Diego, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. James against Rose. MP outside. Pass to Lewis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Graham. That one a little long. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Duncan. The 3, James. Lewis with the rebound. MP outside. Poke loose. It's stolen by James. The rebound, San Diego. Lewis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Lively. There's the 3. San Diego with another miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Duncan. One shot.
One shot.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Graham from outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Lively's got 5 assists tonight.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Here's Duncan, covered by Lively. It's stolen by Lively. And here's Griffin. The kick out to Graham. Here's Lewis. Pass to Graham. The three is up. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The three, James. The rebound, San Diego.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Back to Rose. Here's Lewis. Check by James. 2 points. That one goes. Lewis has gotten his third basket of the night. Minnesota leading by 3. Johnson passes to Rainman. Now here is James. The shot won't fall. Ooh, good D by Graham. Pass to Lively. Here's Lewis for the tie. The rebound by Duncan. James inside. Tries again. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Over to the left wing, to the middle.
Shooting for Minnesota. Johnson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Johnson. So for San Diego, Carter comes in for Griffin. And it's Turner in for Lively. He's off on the second. San Diego trails by 4. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
James outside. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Rainman. 6 to shoot. Minnesota again missing. For San Diego, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Turner passes to Graham. 18 feet out. That one's good for 2. Graham's got 9.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
James outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's Duncan. Turner covers. Back to James. Now Johnson. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday and then on Friday.
And you know, for that matchup with San Diego, seems like the season's flying by as that's already their 10th contest of the year. The pecking order in the league's starting to take shape.
For San Diego, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Pass to Carter.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. The lead is 2. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Johnson.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Johnson a screen on Carter. Hits a three-pointer. He has 6. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Duncan, no good. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for San Diego. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
San Diego shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Number 1, Minnesota.
And what stuck out to me is how intense both of these teams were on D last season. Neither giving up many points to opposing teams.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Pass to Turner. Lets the 3 fly. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Johnson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Ball is turned over. San Diego team ball.
San Diego trails by 6. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Carter. Out to the right wing. Inside. Goes back up. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
San Diego ball.
Tries a three off the inbound. Turner, no good. Minnesota leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Rayman. Sweet little floater. Rainman's got 13.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Carter. From 12 feet, it's tipped. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Rose against Johnson. Rose can't connect. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Rayman. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Pass to Summers. 2-on-1 as they jump out